Hey, we live, baby. Hey, we're gonna wait till some people start coming in, man, and we're gonna get this thing jumping. Y'all tune in, man. When y'all get in the building, man, let me know that y'all in the building, that y'all can hear us loud and clear. Yep.
You see it on the Tricee?
I see it.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and share that thing. Yeah, as soon as y'all get in the building, man, y'all share the live. Share the live. Share the love. Share the love. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we in. Yep, there we are. We live, baby.
We live, baby.
People start.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
See it on the Tricee?
Yeah, we good.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and share that thing. Yeah, as soon as y'all get in the building, man, y'all share the live. Share the live.
I hear it from someone else.
Share the love. It's on me. I'm just telling you. We got it. Let me turn my thing down. Everybody in the building, man, give me a thumbs up in the comments that y'all in the building. Yes, sir.
We are here.
We here. I'm waiting till a few more people join in, and then we're gonna get started. We got a good show for y'all tonight.
Have some thumbs.
Hey, appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Hey, I hope you're enjoying that birthday, man. Down there in South Beach, man. You and Kara next.
Birthday, Chris.
Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, go ahead and post that comment, Chris, that you're in there watching, man. And I'll shout you out. All right, we got 7 people in the building, man. We're gonna wait for some more people to come in, and we're gonna get started. What y'all drinking tonight? Let your man K-Sap know what y'all drinking tonight, man. We on that Remy tonight. We on that Remy tonight. Yeah, man, we're gonna get it kicked off, man. We about to start here in about 2 minutes. So we're gonna get it popping. Got a new co-host riding shotgun with me tonight, baby. New co-host riding shotgun.
Yeah, I'm filling in for Miss South.
There you go.
Yes, indeed. Hey, I miss Kanisha tonight.
Yeah, but hey, appreciate you tuning in, Vaughn. Appreciate you tuning in, Sean. Y'all guys go ahead and leave a comment, man. Go to the live chat, man. Go to the live chat. You can chat live with us. I got you.
Okay, Scooby in the building.
Thanks for tuning in, Scooby.
Look good.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started, man. So here we go, man. We're gonna get started. So here we go. We're gonna drop it. So, man, y'all sit back, man. Get y'all's drinks, man. A salute, man. So we're gonna get started. Here we go. We're gonna chime it up. So here we go.
What we talking about? What's up, K-Sap? Yeah. James Ford, that's me. Let me talk to him. Let's get it.
Simply ball dropping. Simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Nah.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. It's my bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics. From politics to your cockpits. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio, stereo, pumping high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition. You better jump on this wave. Somebody pass me a mic, man. I got something to say.
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. And today, man, we got a epic classic coming to y'all, man, on the Simply Ball Dropping Marriage Chronicles, man. And I want to give a warm welcome to one of our guests we have in the building. Also, tonight, riding shotgun with me, I got my man, B Hunt. B Hunt, welcome back to the set, man.
All right.
Yeah, he filling in for Kanisha, man. Kanisha and the girls, they took the night off, man. They doing their thing, man. So, you know, the fellas got to hold it down. So we got an interesting one coming up to y'all, man. We got a nice one that's going to be in the building tonight. So normally I do the introduction, but I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
I think I got it.
Please welcome to the set. She goes by Goldie, but I call her Tricee. Welcome to the set, Miss Tricee Rushing.
My name is Yetta Rushing. My close family and friends call me Tricee, but I am known as Goldie. I am the owner of Y Rush Collective that will be relaunching in a couple of weeks. So if you haven't liked me, go ahead and find me on IG. It is Y Rush Collective. Like me now because we got some good things coming to you soon.
Man, that's a great introduction, man. So go ahead and, shout yourself out. So this is going to be an interesting story tonight, man. It's going to be some plot twists, like I always say. So this is how we're going to get it kicked off. First off, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you being in the building. And we're going to get started by saying, this is the Marriage Chronicles.
It is.
You've been married before.
I have. I was. Let's
Well,
put that out there. I was.
You was.
I know.
Not no more.
I know.
Not no more.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, not no more, but the people want to know what happened. So let's get started. So let's take us back. We're gonna go for a ride.
Take us back. I was married. We was married for 6 years before I finally got a divorce. In the marriage, we were together married for 3.5 years. That ride, that roller coaster. Let's start from the beginning. I can't say it was all bad because it wasn't. In the beginning, he was everything to me. At least I thought. When you meet people, you tell them what you're looking for. He created himself to be that guy. He became everything I said I wanted, all the way up until I said I do. You know how y'all say women change, men change. You know what I'm saying?
Spit it.
Yeah, he did that. And once I said I do, then slowly truth come out. That's where the infidelities came. My ex-husband was a trucker, and that song, Wherever I Lay My Head Was My Home,
Wow.
every state he rolled through, he had a woman in. No lies so. And it slowly came out. I'm a firm believer. When you do something in the dark, it comes around. You don't have to go looking for it. I promise you, ladies, you ain't got to go digging and through nothing. It's going to come around right into your face. Every single time.
So hold up, let's backtrack a little bit. So you said he was a trucker, right?
He was. Mm-hmm.
Was there?
Still is, from what I understand.
Oh, from what you understand. So from that, being a truck driver, was there any signs that you picked up on that you thought that he might be stepping out in his marriage?
You got to understand, because I grew up in a household where you didn't cheat. You didn't do anything. When you got married before God and your family.
Facts.
That was it.
Facts.
So I didn't look for any because he knew how I felt about marriage. So I felt like, you know how I feel, so you should feel the same. We had this conversation before we got married, so we should be on the same page about marriage before we got married. That was my knowledge. That was my understanding. That's what I was led to believe. We walk around down this aisle together. We understand what we expect from one another.
Yes.
But little did I know that that was not true on his part. I can't say he was lacking anything at home because I was a wife. Honey, when I tell you I was a wife, I was a wife.
Right.
Okay.
I grew up in a household. My mama taught me how to be a woman, a lady, and a wife. He didn't like for anything.
Okay.
You know, so what he did, he chose to do because he wanted to, not because he needed to.
Okay.
He wanted to.
Greedy.
Yeah.
So he was just out there.
He was out there. When I tell you he was out there, he was out there.
So now take us back. How long ago was this? When did y'all first meet?
We met in 12. You gonna make me remember. I barely remember when I got married. We got married in 14.
Okay.
So we met, I want to say 12. Then we got married in 14.
In 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 years
So
later.
so when y'all met, I mean, was it like almost like love at first sight, or it took you? How long was y'all dating before y'all?
We dated a year and a half before we got married. So he kind of weighed on me, and he kind of fooled us out. He had my family fooled.
Not me.
He didn't
It's
have
my
you.
cousin now.
He didn't have you fooled behind.
My cousin tend to look at them all with
Yeah.
a little side eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, my brothers, everybody loved him. My kids loved him. He had a giving heart. I'll say that. He wasn't all bad. He just had some really bad habits when it came to other women.
Okay.
He was a provider. You know, he was a protector. He took care of home.
Okay.
So that's what he thought, I can do what I want in the streets. Because his check came to the house. Now, they wasn't getting no money. I'm going to be explicit here.
Yeah.
Women. They was getting nothing but dick.
Yes.
That money
Yeah.
came to the house
Yeah.
because I'm an accountant by career.
Yeah.
So I counted all the way to the penny. I need to know where every dime is going.
Uh-huh.
So they weren't getting nothing else. He couldn't give them nothing else.
Couldn't
Because
give
he
them
had
nothing
to
else.
explain, why is you going to get $20 out of the ATM? What do you need $20 for? Because I balance back.
That's it.
So they wasn't getting anything
They
else.
wasn't
So he
getting
was
anything.
a provider. He was a protector. He took care of the house.
Okay.
But he felt because I did this, I can do what I want in the streets.
Nah.
That ain't the way I roll.
Nah, you can't. You can't.
No.
He tried to have his cake and eat it too,
You
huh?
cannot do that.
I know
Not
that.
with me.
Yeah.
No.
So when he finally said, "Okay, I want you to be my wife," I mean, how did that all come about? You know, when he took the strides and say, "Hey, I think it's time for us to, settle down and get married."
When he proposed, it all fell in line. I think he went through my best friend. He talked to her. So the man was like, he played everybody. He had us all. So he knew the roles and which lane to go to get to everybody. So he knew to talk to her. He knew what to expect from her. And he played everybody. The day he proposed to me, it was the most romantic thing I have ever seen in my life. You know, he talked to her. He proposed in front of my kids. He had my ex-husband, which is Gerald Levert, in my head, playing in the background. So, and then my engagement rings was like a mirror of my mom's ring. And my mom had passed. He had never seen her ring. So it was like, wow, how did you know?
Yeah.
So everything kind of went in order. So I'm thinking in my head, this has got to be the guy.
Yeah.
This isn't, you know what I'm saying? Everything worked out. And I was like, okay, God, I'm listening. So like everything fell into place. I was in the process of building my home. You know, everything was looking up. Man, everything was perfect all the way up until I said I do. And that's when he came out.
Okay.
Like, okay, I got her now. I know she ain't going nowhere because she don't believe in divorce. So here we go.
Don't learn today.
Yeah, see, the thing about that is don't believe in divorce, man.
Uh-huh.
And the way you explained it was so eloquently. I salute you for that because, like you said, you was being a wife. You know what I'm saying? You was brought up with a good upbringing.
I was.
And, a lot of people that come from good upbringings, they try to like pattern themselves after their mother and father.
Right.
See what they go through. And your mother, she instilled values in you.
She did.
And you wasn't going out like that.
Mhm.
You either going to stay with me or we got to make it work. But I guess things just didn't,
Listen,
they didn't go the way you wanted to go.
Time, I was like, okay, God. Okay. We went through the whole marriage counseling. The second time, God, I don't know. The third time, I can't do it.
Right.
I can't do it no more.
That was
So
strong. Give me the chance.
I was done with him,
Mm-hmm.
but it was hard for me to let go of my marriage.
Yeah.
I fought with that issue. I was over him. I'm done with that. I can't go back to that.
But you was fighting for the marriage.
How can you put me in a marriage? And I've been told all my life, you don't get divorced when you get married.
Yeah.
I struggled with that.
Mm-hmm.
I struggled until a point where I had to have a come to Jesus moment.
Okay.
God, show me that it's okay for me to get this divorce. Show me it's okay for me to go find this lawyer, pay this $2,500 out my pocket, and it's okay to get this divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And after I had that come to Jesus moment, I realized that it was okay, and I found in the Bible, this is okay for me to do this.
Okay.
I did it. And, I paid for it, and I'm okay with it. And I forgave him.
Okay.
And I don't know how he's feeling about it, because I know he'll never. If it was left up to him, we'll still be married.
Still be married.
We'll still be married.
So when things all came to its head, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you started sensing things, I guess you started seeing things.
I saw a lot. I had women calling me. Listen, I'm a hustler by nature. So one of my businesses, I had a sweet treat business. And, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm all over the place. So I'm working in my office, at home, and this lady, she Facebooked me. Yetta, my name is such and such. Here's my phone number. Can you give me a call?
Oh, wow.
Oh, this can be a potential customer. Let me call her. Now let me put on my customer service voice, because this could be a potential customer. This is Yetta. How can I help you? My name is whatever her name was. I've been sleeping with your husband. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You know how that.
She broke it off to you like that?
She did.
Straight out the box.
I'm sorry. You what? Yeah, I didn't know anything about you. Here we go.
Wow.
But he would lie so much about these women it was ridiculous. It was always, they from the past, they just trying to break us up, but every time he would get caught, it was never because I was going to look for something. It was always because he was a sloppy cheater.
A sloppy cheater.
Wow.
Somebody in the comments said, man, he was a straight, genuine ladies' man.
He was. No lies told.
No lies told?
None.
So.
He was light-skinned.
Damn.
They said, hey, everybody want to come for the man behind the mic, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to let that happen tonight, baby. We ain't going to let that happen tonight. We ain't going to blame it on the light skins. Now, when y'all met and y'all laid eyes on each other, where did y'all cross paths at? Where did y'all meet?
In Shreveport.
Ratchet City.
Ratchet City, y'all see that? Ratchet City. So y'all met in Shreveport.
Yeah.
So did you lay eyes on him first? He saw you, or?
Of course he saw me.
Okay, hey, like Clyde said, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so when y'all first met, he laid eyes on you. Like, did he spit game? Did you know he was like kind of?
Of course, but I mean, he's a country man.
Okay.
So his game ain't all that, but it was, hey, how you doing? Just one of those.
Sometimes the dog game is
yeah. You can't go. I'm a simple woman.
Yeah,
Don't come over the top with me, because that's a turn off.
Okay.
I'm very simple, despite anything else. I'm a simple woman.
Somebody said, "Don't do Ratchet City like that." That's where I found my husband.
No, I'm from Shreveport. Don't do us.
I mean, we not knocking y'all, man. But the thing about it is, his game must have been real tight for you to even budge.
It probably was a game. I mean,
I look at everything when it comes to men. I'm looking at your approach. I'm looking at, how you carry yourself. I'm looking at, what you do for a living. I'm looking at all aspects. And he had them. However, he was a trucker. He had the money. He just didn't know what to do with it. I can teach you that.
Come on.
Okay.
I can teach you certain things.
Talk.
You had on workers' clothes. He wore overalls all the time. He was a trucker. I can dress you. So certain things I'm willing to do that it's not over the top. Now I ain't finna go out here and find a job for you, and you're not finna be just can't do nothing for yourself.
Yeah.
You got to have something going for yourself.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say he was all bad. He just had some ways that I can deal with for the rest of my life.
So when you brought all this stuff to the forefront and you confronted him, I mean, I want to know the reaction. How did you break it off to him? How did you step to him and say, "Look, this ain't gonna work"? This yada yada yada.
Time I was going through some serious issues in my life, and he wasn't there. He chose to go be with another woman when I really needed him the most, and that was it for me. When I really needed you the most in my life, you chose to be. He still don't know. I know now that's where he was, but you chose to go be with somebody else. That was it, and I literally. And he came home so drunk one night. That was it for me. Like, I prayed, God, if you take this man out my house, I promise you, I'll never let him back in. See, towards the end, we was going through that back and forth. Get out. Okay, you can come back. Okay, no, get out. Okay, you can come back. So he was like on probation. You ain't had no keys to the house. You just coming through the garage with the garage code. So he left out that house. I changed that garage code. You can't get back in.
Can't get back in.
He came back to that house. You got about 5 seconds. Get out my porch.
Man, that's almost like a scene from a Lifetime movie.
I got a Lifetime for you.
Man, that's wild. Yeah. So after all that broke and it's out there now, what was his response? I mean, did he give you a response?
Did the stalking, waking up in the backyard. He's high yellow. He glows in the dark. We played that for a little while, but you got to understand, my baby brother's 6'7". Yeah. My other brother's 6'3", 6'2", 6. These ain't no little boys. Yeah. They're my cousin. Hey, after a little while, they like, okay, you got to stop. Leave alone, or you got to see us.
Yeah.
So after a while, he gave up. Let me leave alone because they coming.
Yeah, and your brother just posted a comment talking about that was a punk ass nigga. Well, I totally agree. From what I'm hearing, I totally agree, man. But don't think all light skinned people are like that though. You know what I'm saying? You got the good ones out there.
Men don't understand when you have something good, you don't realize it until it's gone.
Until it's gone.
You know it's gone.
He probably suffering right now.
Yes. I think he probably has some ruin to do.
Yeah. And he's really suffering right now.
Right.
And,
yeah.
It's over. I told him the last time I really talked to him, I think he was going through some things, and he said he can't call me. He sent me a message on Facebook. And he just like, I really want you to forgive me. Dude, I've been forgave you. I forgave you the day I told you to leave my house. If I hadn't forgiven you, I'd be stuck where I'm at. Yeah. My life goes on. Honey, I've been blessed. And I'm still getting blessed.
That's right. Don't one man stop your show. Your show must continue to go on. And like Chris said he was going to have to see me.
That's my other brother.
Yeah,
I'm surrounded by big guys.
Yeah, what y'all people fail to realize, man, I know all her brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Kentrell and Mel, they're gonna be our next contestants here on the Marriage Chronicles, man. They let me down tonight. They were supposed to come in and set in, but they out there looking. They see what's going on. But so I know all her brothers. Big dudes, man. And I'll tell you something. I was out her brother's house one time, and Tricee brought a man, said a man was going to come to the house. Somebody was going to come, and everybody was trying to figure out who this guy was. And I'm going to tell you how her brothers and cousins ride for her.
That's right.
As soon as this guy pulled up and Tricee said he's here, he didn't come in the house. All the brothers and the cousins went outside, confronted him outside, had 20 questions. He came with his bottles of drinks just to get in the house, but the brothers stopped him at the door. They kind of, they wanted to know, man, who's this guy, man? What's he all about? Man, I saw him in her sister's ear. I'm like, well, where you meet him from? Where he at? You know what I'm saying? But he finally got in and he kind of got relaxed. And, to me, I mean, he was a cool dude. And then, probably about a week later, Tricee, man, we're all but. Oh, I had to let him go. And it's not just the fact that she was married and been divorced. She's been dating, but we gotta understand. I want to understand, man. Why come
Here's
you
my
can't
thing.
keep a man around?
No, let's stay corrected here.
Hey, well, okay, correct
It's
me.
not that I can't keep a man around. It's that I refuse to settle. I'm about to be 43 years old, and you got men 40 and up
Still playing games.
still playing games. And when I see it coming, I hit them with the deuces. I can't play those games at this age.
Can't play
I
the
did
game.
that in my 30s. I did that with my ex-husband. You think I'm gonna do it tomorrow? No. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I got a question. So, what's the way to fix this thing? Like, we're trying
Honesty, loyalty.
to understand.
See, the problem is,
Loyalty first before love, right?
yes.
There you go.
Here's the thing. The hardest thing for me with dating now is I'm wifey material. I can't go back. When you've been a wife, you can't go back to being a girlfriend.
Speak.
It's almost impossible. And most men don't know how to accept that.
Yeah.
My problem is I don't have the energy, and I just can't entertain men that can't read that. You know, wife is written all over me, and if you can't read that, I don't know what to tell you. Now, I'm not arrogant. I'm not. But I'm very confident in who I am. I know what I bring to the table.
Yes.
I bring the table and a couple of chairs.
Yeah.
I can set the table. You understand what I'm saying? However,
You the cook and the meal.
you come on. But if you can't add to me, not what you can do for me, if you can't add to me, we can't talk. You know what I'm saying? So the games, the lies, when I see it coming, I stop answering my phone.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent with me. You have to be loyal. Don't play no games. Just be real.
No
Okay.
red flags.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Just come to me and tell me what you want.
Mhm.
If you're trying to fuck, say it.
There you go.
If
Hey.
I want to fuck with you back, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm one of those women you can keep it 100 with.
Keep it 100.
All women can't say that.
Yeah.
Because some women say, I'm gonna change his mind if he tell me this ain't what it. I'm not one of those
You're
women.
not one of them.
I promise I'm not. If
Yeah.
you tell me, yeah, this ain't what I want, I'm gonna let you be
Mhm.
because I know what I want.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to change your mind. I ain't got the energy for it. I enjoy my home. I don't have to be entertained all the time.
But that's good stuff. And
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, a lot of people
So-
say, Tricee knows her worth.
I do.
You know, and that's good that a woman to stand by. That's just like when you build a brand, you stand by your brand,
That's
right?
right.
You know what your brand is capable of, right?
Absolutely.
So as a woman, the way Tricee's saying is she knows her worth. She's not going to settle.
I'm not.
She's getting older now. You know what I'm saying? She could play these games when it was a little younger, but now as she gets older, like she said, she's wifey material.
Come on.
So, all the single people out there in the gallery, man, hey, she's available. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put her out there like that, but she's available. But I'm gonna let y'all guys know, if y'all step to her,
Better come right.
you better come right, because you got the brothers and the cousins to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot. And one of my viewers, they said, shout out to the brothers who are very protective of their
That's right.
sisters.
They are.
Which, I salute that. So, yeah. So that is interesting. So now. So what have you been doing now? I mean, you concentrating on your business. You out on the dating scene. What you doing?
I do date here and there when time permits. It's not something.
When time
When
permits.
time
You see how she threw that in there? When time permits. Yeah.
Not something that if I don't do it, I'm gonna die, because
Yeah.
I do enjoy my home. I'm a homebody. But I'm building my brand right now. I do have a 9 to 5. I'm an accountant, manager by career, but I have a couple of businesses I dabble in on the side. So
Okay.
I work. I'm not afraid to work. I'm
Okay.
a hustler.
A hustler. I got a question for you from one of the audience members. Shout out to Slappy for tuning in. He wants to know what type of men catches your attention.
A manly man. I can't stand no weak ass, punk ass man.
Okay.
Alpha.
Alpha, but not controlling.
Okay.
Because I am a strong-minded man, it takes a strong-minded man to get with me.
Okay.
I need somebody to tell me, baby, we're not gonna do that. Let's do it this way. Or how about we change it? make me stop and listen to what you're saying.
Make you be submissive, basically. That's the word.
Not make me be submissive.
think a
I
lot of
can
women
do
run-
it on
a lot
my
of-
own.
Hold on, Tricee, hold on. A lot of women run from the submissive word
Yeah.
because a lot of men use it wrong.
They use it out of
I
context.
do.
Thank you, B.
I
Thanks for
agree.
clearing that up. They
I
do use it
I
wrong.
do agree.
Yeah.
So
There's
she
nothing
know the
wrong.
difference. She know the difference.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with women being submissive. However, it's about the way the men want their woman to be submissive.
Yeah.
But I do like a man that understands my hustle.
Okay.
I can't be up under you all the time.
Okay.
You want my every minute, me looking at you, you looking at me looking at you. What are we doing? Ain't nothing get accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
Do you think men, because you're so successful in what you do, and when you bring it to the table, do you think men are kind of intimidated by
They
that,
are.
and they want to be
Yes.
clingy, and they don't want you to do nothing?
Yes, I've had that too. Because I do one of my businesses, I work with a lot of truckers.
Okay.
Ain't that a coincidence?
That's coincidence. You work with truckers, but you was married to a trucker.
But I've been around them all my life.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I do payroll. I make their business shirts. I do a lot for truckers.
Okay.
So you got the men or my customers. I'll go to men pay
Okay.
more than men. Women shop, but when it comes to business and administrative,
Oh, men break bread.
Men go because they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Pay for convenience.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to them for business needs.
Mhm.
So I need you to understand, hey, this man is calling me for business and not personal.
Yeah.
So I can't deal with jealous men. So my type would be somebody that understands my hustle and can relate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And got a question from your sister-in-law. She wants to know, what's your biggest pet peeve?
A liar.
A liar.
I can't stand a liar and somebody that's don't stand by their word.
Okay.
I was born. My stepdad instilled in us, your word is all you have.
Mm-hmm.
If you say you're gonna do something, do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I stand by that too, man, because like with men, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna have to just give it to the men straight. You know what I'm saying? As you grow older, you understand when you lie, you got to tell another lie
And another one.
and another one
Mhm.
just to cover up that first lie
But
that you told.
understand, we heard that first one, and we ain't forgot it.
Oh no, women don't forget nothing.
We ain't forgot it.
Women will
Hold
circle
on
back.
to that.
They'll circle back.
Uh-huh.
They'll circle
'Cause
back.
you said that shirt was red the first time. Now you coming on down the road and
Yeah.
saying it's black. That's
Uh-huh.
not what you said. Now we looking at you with cross eyes because you sitting up there lying.
Okay. So got a question for you. What is your age range in dating? You said you're 43.
I am.
Now, as far as going up in age, how far would you go? And if you had to go lower in age, how low would you go?
Okay. So I prefer older, but I'll go 10. But my problem is because I don't look my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like older men that look old.
Look old. Yeah. Gotcha.
You got to have some youthfulness
Mhm.
in you. I don't like it when I call it the old man stance.
Mm-hmm.
They have this stand with the stomach hanging over their belt and they got the old man sandals on. I can't do them.
You can't do them.
Mm-mm.
So it's funny. I'm gonna go back to the light. I'm gonna go back to the light skin thing. I'm gonna go back to the light skin thing.
Okay.
Now keep it 100. Now keep it real.
Okay. All
Unsuccessful marriage with a light skinned person.
right. Okay.
Have you just thrown the light skinned dudes on the back burner and moved
haven't.
forward?
I haven't. Now, if you would have called me a year after, I would have told you you couldn't be a trucker, you couldn't have been light skinned, and you damn sure couldn't be about 5'9", between 5'7", 5'9" was out. But
So
a little bit more open now.
So after you got divorced and that light skinned guy did you bad,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So did you have a stigma against all light skinned people at that time?
For about a year I did.
About a year?
But I kept it to myself. That I didn't do any dating. I kind of went through my thing because I didn't want to take that baggage to somebody else.
Okay.
Let me get through this.
Mhm.
Let me get him out my system, forgive him, be angry with him, do everything I needed to do with him out.
Okay.
So when I move on to the next guy, I'm not angry with him for what he did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
So it's
what?
a chance of love.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what opened your heart back up to say, hey, all light skinned people ain't bad?
Because I know me. I
Okay.
know you can't carry what somebody else did to the next guy. Because I wouldn't want what she did on to me because I ain't her. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm probably better than her, but okay.
So on your dating scene, when is the last relationship you've been in? Like considered a serious relationship that lasted a little bit?
I would say last summer.
Last summer.
Was it summer? But he was taking it too fast. He wasn't listening.
So does the cousins and the brothers know about him?
Yeah.
Or you try to hide him?
Did you meet him?
So I just met them. One.
Probably so. They met him.
That's him. That's him.
Huh?
That's him. Oh hell, I ain't met him. I haven't met him.
I'm gonna put this out
You did,
before you go any further. I'm gonna put this out. Somebody came in the comments and said K-Sap has 2 brothers who meet Tricee's qualifications.
What's their ages? Because I didn't say how young though.
50 and 51.
Okay, we in the range.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, hey, y'all, if y'all looking at it, you see it. Y'all in her range. You know, y'all in her range. So go ahead and continue on what you were saying about your relationship.
He wasn't listening. And this was somebody that was a friend.
Okay.
That we tried to make into a relationship.
Oh, okay.
And I was kind of still stuck in the friend zone, and I hadn't quite taken it over to relationship status yet. And he had, but I wasn't there yet. So he couldn't accept that. He had just took off and left me and wasn't listening to what I was saying. I was gonna be married again if it was left up to him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So somebody said, do you think anything could have been done differently to save your marriage?
No, because this man has now had 2 kids.
Oh. Okay. Hold on.
We need to go back.
Yeah, I gotta go back. I gotta go back now.
Okay, so let's take it back a little bit more. Prior to me getting my divorce, that time that before I changed the locks and I had X'd them out, I had went on a road trip to go see a pastor do revival in Monroe, Louisiana. So I came home unpacking, and I was putting my heels in my closet. I'm short. I'm only 5'1.5". So I got my little step stool trying to figure out why my box won't lay flat at the top of my closet. I'm like, why? What's going on up here? What's up here? Well, remember I said he came home drunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my little 1-2 step, look at my little 1-2 step. So I got my 1-2 step, got up there, and there was a whole phone up there that he had left.
Still got another phone.
Man, it's almost you can't predict it. You can't predict it. This is a movie.
I can't make this up. So I said, Self, charge this phone. Let's see what's on here. Go in there and charge the phone. But nowadays with prepaid phones, I call them whole phones. All you got to do is charge them up, and all you need is a little Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Connected it in real lifetime because he thought he lost the phone.
Mm-hmm.
He had went and got another phone, downloaded the same apps using the same passwords. I was looking at everything he was doing in real time.
So now you going searching.
Now I can see.
Ooh.
Now I see you've been cheating on me since before we got married. Because you were stupid enough to download all your text messages.
He backed it up.
All the
Eggplant pictures that he sent and everything, huh?
I saw everything.
Oh, wow.
So I saw that there was the young lady looking for you because she got a baby on the way.
Mm-hmm.
You had 2 kids when we were together. Now you got another one on the way.
So that answers that question. There was nothing that she could do to save this marriage. You did all you can do, man, but he was reckless.
So now that was my other concern. So before the 3rd time I caught him cheating, the 2nd time, at this point, I feel like you put my life in the palm of your hand. You playing with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're doing out here with these women. not only are you not admitting that you're cheating, I don't know what you protect if you're protecting yourself or not. So guess what I'm gonna stop doing? You can't lay up with me and lay up with them too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one or the other. So now you can't have another me.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what we do.
So that's when you first started out, you said him being a trucker, going in and out, man, and you was talking about he had women
But
that he
wait,
stopped.
let me back it up a little bit more. So he was on over the road trucker. So once the cheating kept happening, bring you home. You got to get off this road because our marriage not working.
Yeah.
But then you became a local hoe. So it was just in him. You know, it was nothing I can do. It was something he needed to do for himself. I can't make you stop cheating.
Yeah, that's he got to do it for himself.
So if you would have like, that was the only problem, really. Or was it
After a while, I realized it was the cheating, but it was other things that, you know, we had communication problems. Nothing got fixed in our marriage. If I had an issue, it got swept up under the rug. We never talked it out.
Who swept it? You or him?
He swept it.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about it.
All right.
But he swept it up under the rug.
Gotcha.
You know, and then for a long, that rug just flown through the house
Right.
because nothing got fixed. His fixing was, okay, she said she wanted floors put down in the living room. Let me go pick up this carpet and put down these floors. I got my whole floor done in the living room.
That was his fix.
He fixed whatever I wanted done.
Okay.
Whatever I needed, that was his fix. You said you wanted
He just
a new car.
he couldn't just fix it cheap.
No.
I mean, so that's what I'm coming back to. Like, that was just
Communication in a marriage is everything.
It's key. Yeah.
It's everything. Women need affection and attention. If you can't give them that,
They're gonna find it somewhere. They're gonna find it somewhere else.
no, because I never cheated.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying. I'm like I said. I'm not putting a stigma
Right.
on just one woman,
But,
right?
but
there's
when-
women out there that's like that.
That is, but when you tend to give that lack, it's like, what are we holding on for then?
No, what if you get that lack, but you get everything else? Like, how do you balance that?
Y'all gotta fix it. Y'all gotta fix it. That's something simple to fix. Listen, your woman tell you everything she needs. Men just have to listen. She's telling you, and I guarantee it's something simple.
Men, did y'all hear that? She's saying all you got to do is listen.
Listen.
Just
Listen
listen.
to comprehend. Men listen
To give a
to
response.
fix and give response.
Well,
Men are fixers.
well, men,
You can't fix everything.
Men want results. I mean, you know, men,
Mhm.
Yes.
we want results.
Right.
So we're gonna try to fix it.
Right.
But let's just say it's not him to fix that little thing. So basically, I want you to give advice to, like, you know, a married woman that might be going through what you went through,
Right.
but not on the cheating level, because
Mhm.
ain't nobody doing that shit. So just the other things, like what advice can you give to a married woman?
Married women, for one, you have to be able to communicate. Talk to your man and don't talk at your man. Because that's what I find when I'm listening to friends and other associates go through marriage and I'm hearing their issues and I'm like, well, did you talk to your husband? Yes, I was talking and we got to argue. Okay, you didn't talk to him. Because the minute you start arguing, whatever you're saying is going in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
You have to be able to sit down and communicate with them effectively and until to a point to where they're actually listening. But if you hollering, they're not going to listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Words are going to be said that's going to add to it, and it's going to make the whole situation worse than what it was in the beginning. So at this point, we're on a whole different level. So you have to actively just communicate. A woman will tell you everything she wants. Now, you have to compromise. If that man can't give you that, okay, what can you do?
Yeah.
Right.
What, there have to be a balance.
Come meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Right.
Have to be a balance. Okay, I'm not that affectionate, but kiss me on my forehead.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a compromise.
Okay.
I can accept that.
Right.
I knew you weren't that affectionate, but I'm not gonna change you.
Change it. Yeah.
Right.
Because my friends see a lot of women problems, and women, I'm not gonna beat you up, But
No, 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 no.
Now speak on it.
But I'm here for my folks. I'm here
Yeah.
for my
Hey,
people.
beat them up. Beat 'em up.
Yeah,
But
because they be attacking us, man.
Yeah,
So
no,
you
we
got to
don't-
get.
we don't beat the
Here's the
men up.
Yeah.
We don't beat the men
here's
up.
the thing. They see what their friends get. And okay, Susie over here got this loving, affectionate man at home. Then she want to come home and want you to change. Okay, but you didn't marry that.
Yeah,
You knew that from the beginning. Don't change that. Don't expect that man to change.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Now, can y'all have a romantic? If this man ain't never been romantic in the whole 15 years y'all been married, don't expect that.
Right.
Can y'all have a romantic day a couple of times a month? Absolutely.
Mhm.
It's about balance and compromise.
Yeah.
But don't come home wanting what somebody else got at their house and bringing it into your house.
yeah.
Now,
Facts.
however, you do have to keep the spice going.
Mhm.
Don't have a boring marriage. You still have to date.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in dating. Date me. That's another one of my issues with today's
Yeah.
times. And men don't date.
Men on date.
Man,
And I'm glad that you said that, because if y'all go back and when Kevin Hart had that comedy all-star jam with Shaq,
right.
it's like when you hanging out with a group of people,
Mhm.
and just because that man is doing that with his wife, it's almost like y'all competing.
Mhm.
Don't put me on the spot and compete.
Nope.
And then if I'm not that type of person,
There you go.
expect me to do that.
Right.
Now I'm all out of whack. You know what I'm
Because I swear,
saying?
I'm not gonna go swing on nobody's pole. That's not my thing.
Exactly. Exactly.
However, I will give you some lingerie. You
Mhm.
know, but the whole point of dating now is so different.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's a
God.
It's a different day and time.
It is.
I'm old school though.
Mhm.
You have to date me. You have
Yeah,
to
you and our generation.
You go have to court me.
Yeah.
But the whole thing that pisses me off now is these men talking about, let me come see you. See me well.
Hey,
Well,
hey, at your house, right?
No.
No.
No. You can't come to my house. You
Is
come see me.
is it the fact that he really want to come see you,
I don't know
or
what he want, but he ain't.
does he got a game plan?
I don't know what he want, but he ain't.
And I'm gonna go back to an earlier episode, and I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it down.
Break it down for me.
When
'cause
you
I don't
talking about a
understand.
man that wants to come see you, right? Does he really want to spend time with you,
I
or
don't know.
does he want that box?
I don't know, but he ain't getting it.
So I'm going to say this, and this is from the words of B. Hunt. Tell that man to get his phone, FaceTime you, tell him to beat his shit,
No.
and if
You
he
know what
busts a
I do?
nut, and if he say he want to spend time with you, then he want to spend time with you.
You
But
know
if
what
he
I
don't
do?
want to spend time, you know what it was.
You know what I do?
What's that?
I'm a picture. There you go.
There you go.
And that's how you rock out.
There you go. Now what you want? What we gonna do next?
There you go. That means he don't want to spend time with you.
What you want to do next?
Got a question from one of the people in the audience, man. Despite the cheating and other issues, what were the things that kept you in the relationship for as long as you was?
Married. You don't just walk away from a marriage. It's married.
And you try to fight for that marriage.
I fought for my marriage. I went to counseling.
Oh, okay.
We did it all. I was married.
Okay.
And I love that man. I did. I got married for love. People get married for two things nowadays: love and motive.
Mhm.
I got married for love. I believe he got married for motive. That's my opinion. My opinion only.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's
Now,
good to
do
know.
I think he loved me? And I think he did love me, but in the beginning, I truly believe it was motive.
So now people want to know, do you still conversate with this
Hell
person?
no.
Well, they're going to ask.
Yeah.
No.
They gonna ask.
No. He can't call me. That's against the law.
It's against the law.
No.
So when was the last time y'all had contact?
A couple of years ago when he asked me did I forgive him. Now, if he would call or text, I don't respond. I don't give
He
him
reached
anything.
out to you and asked you, did you forgive him?
I think like I said, I think he's going through some things because it has hit him. I'm not there.
He's starting to wise
When
up.
we got divorced, he didn't know we was divorced. Didn't I tell you I paid $2,500 for my divorce? This was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But he didn't know we was divorced, but I'm sure he found out. But no, he can't. He's not allowed to contact me.
Not allowed?
Yeah, I made that very clear. We have nothing to this. We didn't have any kids together.
Okay.
Everything was mine. What do we have to talk about?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting. So now that you're divorced, everything cleaned up, you're not in a relationship now. I'm not going to use the word, are you looking? but if something comes your way, are you going to entertain it?
Absolutely, if it's worth entertaining.
I mean, what? I mean, what's worth entertaining? What do you think is worth entertaining?
He's gonna have to catch my attention
Okay.
and hold it. Yeah.
Yeah, she. Hey guys, she knows what she wants.
I do.
She
honestly, I do.
She knows what she wants, man. And like they said, the biggest teacher in life is experience.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is. I'm not saying I'm this. I'm not hard. I'm a simple woman. I really am. But like I said, you got to be willing to do old school stuff. I like flowers. I like to go out, and it's not. Don't take me on the expensive date. That's a turn off. First date, don't think you finna go spend $200-300 on me. That's a turn off to me.
So what you call a simple for people out there that hold
into
up for people out there that's looking. What from your point of view
Okay.
and from your perspective,
Listen,
what is simple to you?
I am proud. If COVID wasn't here, I'm one of those women you can take to a park and have a picnic, because to me,
That's a lot of thought.
you didn't put your thought, you didn't put your mind to it.
You put the money in.
Yeah.
You didn't put some money, not really money into it, but you didn't put your mind into it, and you didn't really thought this through. I'm gonna remember this moment.
This wasn't no spare of the moment
No.
thing. This is something that you had to you planned this. You took some time
There you go.
to do this.
But if you finna think I'm finna go dress up to go to this class ass restaurant that I don't like nothing on this menu and spend all this money with, I ain't calling you no more. Yeah.
Somebody wants to know, can you tell them about the Wild Rush Collective?
There we go. So Wild Rush.
She in her shimmying like she about to shoot a free throw. She's shimmying.
Wild Rush Collective is a lifestyle brand, and it promotes positivity and dedication for it's a life. It's a
okay.
It's not designer.
Shoot your
It's a
shot. Shoot
lifestyle.
your shot.
But no, it's I got some phases. I'm coming out in phases of different products. But it's basically to promote positivity for women and men. To let you know if life knock you down, get back up. It's okay. And you can do it with class and style.
Okay.
That's my whole thing. You don't have to spend a lot of money doing it.
Okay.
You know, you don't have to be out here wearing all this designer stuff.
Thank
It's
you.
a lifestyle.
Now, y'all listen to that. You ain't got to be wearing all this designer stuff,
Come on.
man. You got
I look my best in some of the cheapest outfits, and
Thank
you never know.
you got some young black entrepreneurs out here
Yes.
trying to do things, businesses and stuff, man. It don't cost nothing to support
Give me a
somebody to
couple
share
weeks
something.
and we'll
Yeah.
be out there.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm working with a couple of I'm working with Courtney Adelier. She's the owner of the Main Choice products, and she's helping me with my rebrand. So I should be launching in a couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to it.
Man, that's great. So
Yeah.
where did you come up with the slogan, the Wild Vet? I mean, the Wild Rush.
Wild Rush Collective. Yetta. It's my first name.
Yeah, and
Last
Rush is
name
short.
Rushing. Come on, Wild Rush. Life is take your time.
See Kentrell and all this, man, and Mantra. See, she taking the
Yes.
name and using it, man.
That's right.
What y'all
Wild Rush.
doing? Wild Rush.
Wild Rush.
So that's pretty nice. So yeah, a lot of people saying yes, ma'am. I can't wait till you launch. So
Thank you.
we got
Thank
people
you.
that's showing support.
Yes.
So support goes a long way in
It
anything
does.
that you do, man. And it's crazy that a lot of people, when they get married and they get divorced, a lot of people don't know how to pick up the pieces and move forward.
Got to.
But it looks like
Got
like
to.
it looked like Tricee. She done took the ball, dribbled
hear
down
me?
court, got a fast break layup,
And
shot the
get back
three,
up.
got the slam dunk, and won the
Yeah,
game, and
life
she's still
is
moving.
going to happen.
Yes.
Life is going to happen.
Yeah.
As long as you got that good man upstairs.
There you go. Preach.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's no stopping.
That's good stuff. So through all this, I mean, I see it's made you a stronger woman.
It does. Everything I go through has made me a stronger woman.
Has it-
Listen, I've had cancer.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I did. I've had cancer at a young age.
Okay.
I've been in remission for 18 years now.
Okay, good stuff.
But man, if I can tell you my life story, we'll be here all night.
Like I said, it's something like a
Again.
lifetime movie.
Listen, life happens.
hmm
Don't let it hold you down.
I mean, you need to tell some of these women out there like that, because there's a lot of women that find themselves in a lot of situations where I mean, even not even if they're married, even if
Right.
they're dating,
Yeah.
and they lose a man, and they just
Let him
all-
go.
always want to hold
Lose a
that.
reason.
Let him
Exactly.
go.
They always want to hold that one bad
Listen.
apple, and they can't move forward.
People come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. A lot of times they're there for a season to teach you something.
Yes.
Maybe to let you understand what you don't want. To show you, he might have had some good, my ex-husband showed me some good qualities.
Okay.
I know I want a man that is a provider. I can take care of myself.
Yeah.
However, he's got to be a provider. I grew up with a provider in my home. So I understand that if he can't provide, I'm a hell of a woman. We gonna be okay.
That's that ride or die right
that's
there.
right. We gonna be okay.
I'm a cook.
Yeah. Shout out to Sheena Hunt. That's that ride or die.
But you just got to understand that not everybody is supposed to be in your life forever.
Yes.
Let him go. Don't hold on to somebody that don't want to be kept.
Yeah.
Let him go, honey. If he want to leave, let him leave.
There you go. Preach. You got.
Trust
Man,
me,
you gotta-
it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
Because you may be blocking your blessing for somebody that want to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Let him go.
And it's crazy that you say that and listening to everything that you say, right? So like all the men out there listening, all the relationships you've been in, you've been married, you've been divorced. And do you sense like when you meet somebody, I'll go back to what I said earlier about the intimidation factor. I mean, you never judge a book by its cover, right? And you really can't tell what you're getting into until you step into it, right?
Right.
But when I say this to say this, because of the fact that of what you got going on for yourself, you're a hustler, you're a go-getter.
Right.
You got your own brand, you stand by it, right? Do you think guys have a tendency that might want to step to you, but be standoffish because they think that I don't have a shot with her because it looks like she's got everything that she needs by herself?
I think so, and that's not the case because I would love to build with somebody.
Okay.
You can have the world, but it's nothing when you don't have nobody to share with.
Mm-hmm.
But and men shouldn't be like that. They shouldn't,
So you got me like that.
Some men are like that.
Yeah.
But I can't sit back and not have nothing waiting on somebody.
Man, I understand where you're coming from, and that's the reason why I brought that up because, when I was growing up and I went off into the military, they always used to say presentation's half the battle, right? And the way you present yourself, right? So if I just take a step back, like if I saw you out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how men talk.
Right.
So guys are sitting back gathering, they looking at one specific chick, right? And they'll look over me like, man, she look like she high fashion, she high maintenance.
Right.
And a lot of guys might not want to cross that path and might not want to step to you and open that up because they feel like, as them as a person, like they know what they can bring to the table, but man, she probably make all this money. She high fashion. If I can't keep up with her lifestyle, then I don't have a chance.
And when they don't even understand the lifestyle.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of guys, like you said, don't block your blessing. A lot of guys might stand back and be like, man, I'm going to pass on that.
You got to realize something. Men don't always take the way with the least resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So this is a lot of resistance in their eyes.
Yeah.
So it's a
And
lot
I don't understand why.
I mean, it's just what it is, I mean, they're gonna go for the.
Okay, let me understand why.
But that was like I was saying,
carry
because
myself a certain way?
that's see, a lot of men, I understand what Brandon's saying, but a lot of men, like I said, when I said what I said, is because they'll stand back and they'll look like I don't have a shot with her. She just high maintenance. And that's the way the guys are saying, high maintenance, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at somebody, but you don't know that until you break down that barrier. You know what I'm saying? Until you step to it.
Right.
But if you don't step to it, you won't know. So you'll go off second guessing yourself like, wow. And then the crazy thing that'll mess a brother up is he'll see you with somebody that probably had the same qualities that he
There
had.
you go.
And then he'll be like, dang, man, all I had to do was shoot my shot.
Because you don't even understand that I don't like the corporate guys that may try to holler at me when I'm at work. Because you got to be able to wear multiple hats.
Yes.
With me, because I may be one way at work, but you can't be just that way all the time. Because when I leave work, when I come to chill with my cousin, you got to be able to chill when I'm with my folks.
Yeah.
But if you all uptight all the time, I'm sorry.
See, say that again, and that's what I always emphasize. Me personally,
sorry.
like when I met everybody, I get in where I fit in. I'm not gonna hold nothing. I'm not gonna stop being me.
Right.
If y'all can't accept me for who I am, then hey, it is what it is.
Right.
But I'm gonna get in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you have corporate Yetta. You got Tricee when I'm with my people.
You got Goldie.
You got Goldie. You got so many layers of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be able to adapt to where I go. Listen, when I'm at work dealing with work stuff, and I bring you with the white people, you better be able to talk the talk.
Turn it on, turn it off.
Listen, but when we come back with our folks, listen, you better be able to play some dominoes and spades.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So you just can't judge a book by its cover all the time, because you may catch me at the grocery store looking a hot damn mess, but when I'm at work, I'm looking good as hell. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many different layers.
So, and that's what I'm saying. You got so many different hats that you wear, and that's why I keep reiterating about the intimidation factor. You know what I'm saying?
That's intimidating.
That's intimidating to a lot of guys, because, like you said, you gave the grocery store scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You could be having your bonnet on your head and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, but that's what I'm saying. I'm just giving a scenario. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you get to work, and then, oh man, this ain't the same chick I saw in the grocery store.
Right.
And then when you get around your people, this ain't the same chick that I stepped to. So then, guys, that's the intimidation factor. So somebody asked, what are some of the red flags that men play? Like, what are some of the, let me see how they question it. What are some of the red flags to the games that men play?
So you want me to give you the answer, so when you get around me, you ain't gonna do it?
I'm just putting it out there.
You can't get it else to the test.
Yeah, I'm just putting it out there.
Who is that being slick?
I ain't gonna put no names on it. I'm just asking questions. Hey, you'll see it when you go back and rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? You'll see everything that came through.
Some of the red flags. I ain't gonna give you all the answers, but I give you a couple.
She only giving you a couple.
Just a few.
Hey, Brandon, feed us some more of that drink. She'll tell all the answers. Give us some more of that Remy. Yeah, she's sipping. See, that's the classy side coming out right there. Many hats.
No, but your phone give you away every time. That's all I'm gonna say. Your phone give you away every time. I am an accountant. Listen to what I say. I am an accountant by career. That means I pay attention to detail. I get paid to pay attention to detail. I pay attention to everything.
They say give them some free game.
There you go.
Yeah.
I ain't getting you nothing else.
And see, guys, y'all got to understand, man, like you said, she's been married, so she's been through it. She knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's all the red flags that you need to see, man. When she talked about her marriage, if you was paying attention, she raised them all in. So, guys, if you out there doing that, y'all better chill out.
The easiest thing to do is just do right.
Yeah. I mean, that's the easiest thing to do, but I just don't understand why people just don't do right.
Man,
I mean,
so simple. It's harder to do wrong.
Yeah.
And if you're single, you shouldn't even have to do any of that. You single. Mm-hmm. You can do whatever the hell you want. Just be honest about it.
Yeah, all that stuff that's going on in the world today, and people still acting the way they act, man, it's terrible.
It's sad.
And I always use this is my little thing I always use. Like, back in the days when we used to go to the club, end of the night when the lights are still down, and that DJ play that last song. It's a slow song. What that DJ always say, hold what you got. Cats just don't hold what they got. I mean, it's just, and a lot of young folks, I'm not going to say young folks because some old folks do it too, man.
You got a lot of older guys.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing, you said this on previous shows.
Come on.
Yeah.
I just said that. My best friend and I were just talking about that at our age. Listen.
But you said,
I'll be 43 in April. people not even making it to our age.
Exactly.
They get knocked off.
Preach.
You understand what
Preach.
I'm saying?
Preach.
And y'all out here playing.
Yeah, preach.
I got time for
And
that.
see, the crazy thing about it is, B, I'm glad that you said that, man, because it's like older people are still playing these games, right?
Yes.
What more do you want?
Right.
I mean, if you have somebody with qualifications that is wifey, I'm not going to use the word wifey because a lot of women don't like that word wifey. Like when you introduce yourself, this is my wifey. A lot of people don't like that.
I love it.
But when you have somebody that has wife credentials
Mhm.
and you see that. So guys, if you're out there looking, man, you can't let the intimidation factor get in your way because you don't know what you're really getting into. You know what I'm saying? Until
Right.
you present yourself and formally introduce yourself and conversate and then go from there, then you'll know what you're dealing with. And then you can judge all you want once you break down the barrier. But if you never broke down the barrier, don't sit on the sideline being like, she's bougie, she's ratchet, she's high maintenance. You won't know that. But
Right.
presentation half the battle, man.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of young couples out here that are dating. There's a lot of married couples out here that just got married.
Yeah.
And they always say, once you make it through the first 5 years, everything rolls downhill. But like Tricee said, you got to communicate, man. You got to keep in that open lines of communication,
Marriage
man.
is work. And if you're not willing to put in the work, you wasting your
Yeah.
time.
Sometimes all conversations ain't going to go your way,
Right.
but you just have to listen. And sometimes, women don't like to admit this. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
There you go.
But I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I'm going to stand by my whole argument because I know I'm right.
And there's nothing wrong with being right or wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Learn from it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, the biggest teacher in life, is experience. If
It
you
is.
if you don't go through the experience, man,
You
and
never know.
you don't go through this, you'll never know. But it's always a pleasure, man, speaking to people, man, and opening up. A lot of people don't want to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they don't open themselves up to conversation. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of couples out here that, might be reaching out and want to talk to somebody about their situation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like Tricee said, the communication goes a long way. So if you can communicate with your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, just keeping the open lines of communication. And one thing you guys just remember, man, don't let the smooth taste fool you. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody looks good and you be like, man, oh,
Grass ain't
nah,
always green.
there you go. So, man, you got to
You got.
you got to do what you got to do, man. And it's been a pleasure, man. And I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. And man, we had a blast tonight. I appreciate all the comments. Women and men should be confident in what they have to offer a prospective partner.
Last question.
That's true.
Last question. I got one. Okay, we got 3 levels. We got high, medium, and low.
Mhm.
What type of man? Treece's. High, medium, or low?
What do you mean?
Well, you got high means like high value, all the way up there to the top, right?
Uh-huh.
You got medium, which is average.
Give me an average guy.
Okay.
Give me an average
You take an
guy.
average guy
I'll take
and
an
build
average guy.
together.
Yes.
See, that's key.
There
See,
you go.
I listened. I heard everything
I knew
that she
was a
said.
question, but I just had to ask.
I heard everything she said through the interview.
Right.
Like she said, she wants to build with somebody. They can build together. Just because she got her own doesn't mean she's gonna stop having her own,
Right.
but she wants to build together.
Mhm.
And here on the Simply Ball Dropping podcast, we always like to, have fun. So, since we have our guest in studio, man, I always do this. I want you to give the people 3 fun facts about Tricee.
Fun facts. I don't know any fun facts.
Keep it real.
I dance all the time. I am a dancer. I dance in my kitchen when I cook. I'm a dancer. That's 1. 2. Fun facts. Gonna make me think. I guess I said I'm a homebody. I do like to step out every now and again, but not that often, especially if I got to drive all the way like I did up here. Three. I love to laugh. I love to have fun and laugh. That is my shit. If you can't make me laugh, you're wasting your time.
Nah, she's a cool person, y'all. She's
love
real
that.
laid back. Don't let the appearance fool you.
Please don't.
You know what I'm saying? Because she can get down in the trenches.
I
She can get in the trenches. She can
Yeah.
talk her shit.
I will.
She'll get with you, but it's all in love, though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's not intimidating. You know what I'm saying? She's just good people. And I got one last question. Somebody said, do you like to be held after intimacy?
Depends on the man. A man.
Wow.
The man dictates everything. The man
Wow.
dictates everything. I'll go back to my ex-husband. My ex-husband was not as affectionate, so therefore he didn't bring the affectionate out of me.
Oh, hold on. Slow that down and say that one more time.
It depends on the man. My ex-husband was not as affectionate, so I was not as affectionate. I was affectionate, but not how I know I can be. Now, again, he didn't lack anything. Don't get it twisted. But I know how affectionate I can be. So it depends on the man. I'll let that be.
Wow, y'all
The
hear that?
man can bring out whatever he needs to bring out in a woman. I'll say that.
Y'all hear that?
She preaching. Y'all ain't listening.
Y'all got to
I'm
listen.
giving y'all the answers to the test.
Hey, we giving all this out for free. And if you gotta take the test in the morning, you can go back and look at the answers.
If you want your wife to climb that pole, you gotta make her feel like she's a stripper.
Oh, say that one more time. While I drink.
If you want her to climb that pole, you gotta make her feel like she's a stripper.
That's why I slipped mine out.
I'm just saying.
Wait,
Hey.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Sorry,
Oh,
Sheena.
man. Hey,
You don't learn anything.
hey.
You don't learn anything.
Your husband cutting up, Sheena.
Oh, yeah.
He cutting up,
My
man.
bad, cuz.
You know they
That's good for you.
you know,
I'm just
hey.
saying.
And the crazy thing about it is, y'all, to be around these people, it's so much fun and so much love. But they don't say cousin.
It's cool.
They be like, "What's up, cuh? What's up, cuh?" So it's interesting, man. And I just want to appreciate your time, Tricee, for blessing the stage of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast, man. And like I tell everybody, man, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Put us out there, man. Simply Ball Dropping Marriage Chronicles. And another thing, man, for any couples that want to, have an appearance on the Simply Ball Dropping podcast, man, y'all can DM me, reach out to me. Also, you'll see my man over there, B Hunt, got his Simply Ball Dropping apparel on. He got that drip on. I mean, y'all can go to www.simplyballdropping.com. Y'all can shop with me. You surf the web on me, man. You can find out how we got started, everything about Simply Ball Dropping. If you want to, be on the show, just reach out to me. And folks, that's going to do it, man. That's going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast, Simply Ball Dropping Marriage Chronicles. I appreciate you guys' time. Much love and salute. Hey, and don't forget to come back on Sunday, February the 14th. This is what y'all been asking for, man. Y'all want to hear the man behind the mic and his wife's love story, and we're going to give it to y'all raw and uncut.
Uh-oh.
We ain't going to pull no punches. We're going to give it to you, and we're going to give it to you the way y'all want it. Y'all been asking for it, so stay tuned February the 14th, but we're going to do it a little early. So get your bottle of wine, get your favorite drink, cuddle up with your partner, and come kick it with the K-Saps. But that's going to wrap up another episode. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces. Salute.